This is the assistance station set up at 15th Street and Washington Boulevard. You can see here behind me, workers say that this truck was piled high with cleaning supplies at the beginning of the day. I want you all to take a look at some of that. You can look here, there's debris that is just completely strewn over this parking lot. It was in fact a tornado that touched down here in Louisa yesterday. I want you to take a look at some of this damage here that Walmart employees have been working to clean up all day. This is some of the debris that they've been cleaning up from this back parking lot. Still no timeline yet on when this Walmart will be able to reopen. You would not believe just how popular this app is and how many people you see walking around with their app in front of their face. We were out at Ritter Park this morning and there were tons of people out playing the game. I was skeptical at first, but believe me, everyone's latched onto this addiction. They're trying to pick up the pieces of what's left out here on Dogbone Road. You can see the pavement that is completely crushed and destroyed last night. Had this traffic going out this entrance right over here. They're having to divert that traffic now because of this sinkhole. Just one problem on top of another. Second of all, they say go in, see if you can get against the window, kind of try to communicate with the child. Has some West Virginians in our area planning to hop in their car and head across the river for the better prices. The app is changing the game for how kids exercise, moving them from the treadmill to outside. Police say this skate park is relatively new and they haven't had a history of any problems here. But officers say recruiting numbers have been low for the past few years and are worried that instances like Dallas or Baton Rouge could continue to have a negative effect on those numbers. Experts say the old saying, warning kids of stranger danger, doesn't always work. With school set to begin in less than 2 weeks, she brought another big donation from North Allegheny. Neto says those two items are all that's keeping the county from putting this project on the fast track. But at this point, Dan, they haven't been able to reach the plaza owners. Common misconception with bed bugs is that there are always hundreds of them. Still no estimate on the cost of repairs at the church.
There's a lot of cleanup here to do. A lot of things have been ruined. We've seen high water. We've even seen it in the fields next to us, but because this is so built up so much higher, we've never had water up in our building at any time.
At any time in the past 40 years since Pastor David Fairbairn's dad bought the property.
If you had a level from here to there, you would see it was about 2 feet or better on that wall there.
Water creeped into the Bible Apostolic Church Thursday night.
The water was over the creek banks. It was out here, so you can see it was 2 feet there, so it was hitting against the building.
Just a week ago, the church took up a special offering to help other churches in Clendenin and Lewisburg.
We want to help there, but now we all of a sudden realize it's hit at home.
They're cleaning up their own mess.
All you could see was mud. Sunday
school supplies, carpets, kitchen cabinets, all destroyed. But that doesn't hurt Pastor Fairbairn's spirit.
I've been here a long time, and there's been, quite a few things happen over the years, and you just always realize that tomorrow the sun's going to rise and you're going to fix things up and we'll be able to go forward.
Katie Cobb and her son Levi,
all these toys floated out of
know the feeling of loss.
On the floor. He just graduated kindergarten. I lost his graduation book.
It's been just over 2 weeks since everything changed.
I lost my car. I had a 2012 Mitsubishi Galant. It's gutted. I lost my job, my house. I lost it all in one day.
Katie says in the chaos of the flooding, she didn't realize she lost her job until payday.
I'll find a job somewhere. I mean, I gotta work. I got a kid to take care of. I mean, I'll find work somewhere, but right now everything's shut down in Clendenin.
And without a car that she still owes $6 grand on.
And I can't go nowhere to get a job.
She's out of options.
My car was completely submerged, so I had to go somewhere walking distance, and everything around here shut down. So, I mean, I'm just taking one day at a time and doing the best I can. About all I can do.
Right now, she doesn't have the time to focus on anything besides her 6-year-old son.
My main priority right now is Levi. I have to make sure he has a home, he's got a warm bed, he's got clothes.
But despite the loss,
yeah, I'm thankful.
I know if God takes something from you, he's going to give you something better. So I was ready for it, and we was just moving on to the next step in our life.
Catherine Robinson, News Channel 3, Clendenin.
Never in my life did I expect this many people to be playing Pokemon. Ooh.
The craze that's sweeping the nation.
Literally everyone walking around anywhere has their phone out in their hand.
And spreading like wildfire.
All these guys are playing.
Appeals to players of all ages.
It's a lot of fun because I am not a kid and I'm having a really good time.
It's even encouraged users to get active.
I've been down to the park at least like twice a day since it came out. It was a Charmander.
And head outside.
Honestly, I've probably been out on average about 3 or 4 hours a day.
A big difference from before.
I've been out
I guess this whole spring, summer season, I guess.
The less steps they have, the closer they are.
The app is changing the game for how kids exercise, moving them from the treadmill to outside.
Did we pass one by?
Children do not like to do things that are continuous. They want to stop and go, stop and go. Well, if you put this up a hill and they have to jump over a log to get to it and walk up a hill in the woods and see squirrel and deer while they're at it, now things are getting a little more interesting, and now the chances of them going out and exercising will be much greater.
Doctors and parents agree if the kids are off the couch.
Would you rather be doing this at home where you're just sitting still, not doing anything, or out and about?
Kids are going to be much healthier, they're going to feel better, they're going to sleep better, they're going to look better.
It's a win.
So if something like this can get them off the couch and get them outside, I think that would be great.
Let's go see if we can go towards it.
And they encourage gamers
Game on, add that to the Pokédex.
to keep trying to catch them all.